Stop, so listen up. We got a little something secret that we're giving up. Oh yeah, we love to love, we love to take it fast. We're always moving to a beat, so come on, grab my hand and we'll fly up into the sky, just riding higher, higher, higher. Got the world in our eyes, so let's go. So on with the show in this crazy.
Demwana kofana toku waka. All of that is me.
Get it? Text a message, I don't know the number. Flexing on these niggas, every bone in my.
My heart's a stereo, it beats for you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts in every note. Make me your radio and turn me up when you feel low.
Turn it up a little bit.
belong to my stereo.
Gym class heroes, baby. If I was just another dusty record on the shelf, would you blow me off and play me like everybody else? If I asked you to scratch my back, could you manage that? Like if we had chicken Travie, I can handle that. Furthermore, I apologize for any skipping tracks. This is the last girl to play.
Fresh out boozing. If they want the drama, got the ooze. Ship the whole crew to the cruise ship. Doing shit you don't even see him move. Ride with me, boss. I got a hard head, but her ass off. She want the last name with the ring on it. Cause I pulled out $1 million cash, stole her plank on it.
You are unforgettable. I need to get you alone.
Now you want chills, just pop bubbly in the cruise.
Push up against me, ooh, she tipsy. I had enough combo for 24. I picked you from across the room. Pretty little body dancing like go-go, hey. And you are unforgettable. I need to get you alone. Why not? A fucking good time, never hurt nobody. I got a little drink, but it's not worth party. If you love the girl, then I'm so sorry. I gotta give it to her like me and my marriage. Oh, like me and me. No, tell nobody. You're on your level too. Tryna do what I do.
You ain't enough for me, too much for you. Alone, baby, go and grab some bad bitches, bring them home. You know the jet's on me, I'ma curb my best for you. You know, so pick up that dress for me, leave the rest on me. Too much combo, 24 hours when you stand next to me, 24 hours. She left her man at home.
Hi folks, thank you for your patience. We're just having the last few people dial in right now. I appreciate you standing by. We'll get by in just a few minutes time as soon as Craig is ready. In the meantime, get used to how the software works, the platform works. You should be familiar with the chat box function. And the chat box function, that's where you're going to enter your bids if you're taking part. So what I'll do is I'll ask one of our tech guys to put a message in the chat box right now to say hi. And if you wouldn't mind saying hi back, and then we know that everyone knows where it is. So the chat box is where you will do your bids. So go ahead and say hi in the chat, and then we know how it works. I'm going to jump off the screen for the time being. We'll put some light background music back on for you, and we'll see you in a few minutes.
Good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to our auction room. I should say our auction studio. In level 3, we don't have auction rooms anymore. We have auction studios. So I'm the only one in here apart from our IT team. So welcome to our office here at Central West for auction number 2 for the afternoon. That, of course, is 121 Te Ratu Road. My name is Craig Derrick on behalf of us, Austar Realty, and of course our awesome vendors Grant and Jason and family. We welcome you. We wish you all the best. Not easy out there in the marketplace at the moment, and what we're about to offer you is an awesome home with lots of potential for the future, or really, really good family living for right now. I'm going to go through the conditions of sale for you. We'll talk about the property just a little bit more and then get into the auction itself. So 121 Te Ratu Road, legally described as an estate and freehold at 726 square metres, being lot 1 on deposit plan 63359. All this information contained in Certificate of Title NA 19B Folio 1051. The chattels that stay with the property are noted in the contract. If you're interested in the property, you'll know what the chattels are. Folks, the conditions of sale have been on display throughout the period of the marketing, and again this afternoon before the auction. Contained within the conditions of sale are the terms to your bidding. They simply state the property shall be offered for sale by public auction and subject to the vendor's reserve price. The highest bidder whose bid I accept will be the purchaser. The amount of the highest bid, the purchase price. If a dispute arises regarding any bid, I'll simply re-offer the property back to you at the last undisputed bid. The vendor reserves the right for me to bid on their behalf. If I vendor bid, it's at a level below the reserve, just under keep the auction flowing. And the vendor reserves the right to refuse any bid or to withdraw the property from sale at any time before it's sold without disclosing the reserve price. There's a 10% deposit required on the fall of the hammer. Settlement on offer. Now, let me talk to you about settlement. It is very unusual for us to have a vendor who is this flexible, which allows you as the buyers to make this really work for you. If you want the property before Christmas, no problem at all. Around 6 weeks, we're kind of suggesting getting close to the end of November, perhaps the first week in December or so. However, we know that several of you are looking for a longer settlement. A grant will give you all the way out to around 16 weeks, which takes it out to sort of mid-February-ish. So settlement either before Christmas, or if you want after Christmas, as long as it's after that sort of the Christmas break when your lawyer's back at work, no problem at all. So if you want a February settlement, Grant has agreed to that. So there you go. That is so good. The property itself, 720 odd square metres in Te Ratu South is always primo. So if you're a developer, the zoning here is exactly what you want it to be. However, if that is not you, if you are just looking for a really big and grand family home with a beautiful outlook and heaps of accommodation, this is the one, okay? The other thing here, which we hardly ever see, triple garaging. If you're a car guy, if you've got hobbies to do from home, if you've got extensive workshop requirements, this property absolutely ticks your boxes. Te Ratu itself, of course, one of West Auckland's most popular suburbs, and you know that your capital gain, your real estate value, your real estate asset is always going to appreciate. All right, before we get underway, just confirm today's auction held in accordance with the Real Estate Institute Code of Practice for Auctions. If you're bidding at auction, you must disclose to us, your agents, okay, your residency or your citizenship status. And of course, if you're the lucky winner today, supply to your solicitor, your IRD number and a New Zealand bank account number. All right. We're ready to go. I'm going to make it really easy for you folks. I'm going to start the bidding on behalf of the vendor at $1,300,000. We'll go in 10. Look for your 10 at $1,300,000. We're away now. Wakey, wakey, it's your turn. There are several buyers here wanting to bid on the property. We don't sell it. It just becomes a multi-offer. So let's get into it. $1,300,000 bids with me going in 10s. Make it 310 at $1,300,000. $1,300,000. Bid in your... Type in your bid at $1,310,000. At $1,310,000, I'm going to vendor bid it then at $1,310,000. We're going 20s at $1,310,000. Make it 2 now. $1,320,000. Welcome. What's the name, Gemma?
Gunjan.
Welcome, Gunjan. I can see your bid there at $1,320,000. At $1,320,000. Still going in 10s. Call it 30. $1,320,000. You're done. Nice quick auction. First call at $1,320,000. Second call, all over at $1,320,000. It's going to take it nice and slow, folks, because we've got some bidders who are just on the phone to one of the agents. At $1,320,000, needs to be 10. Look for your 1,330,000. I'm going to bid the 10. Let's move it on. $1,330,000. Look for your 40 now. At 1,330,000, call it 40. $1,330,000. Bid me the 10. Make it 340 at 1,330. First call in at 1,330,000. Second call at $1,330,000. 1,340,000. He's back. Still going in 10s, call it 350 at 340 now at 1,340,000. At $1,340,000, bid me the 350. At $1.34 million, needs to be 1.35. At 1,340,000, first call in. Second time at 1,340,000. Last chance, folks. 1,340,000 is the bid. Need the 10, make it 350 at $1,340,000. We've been below the vendor's instructions at 1.34 million. I'm going to pause the auction. I'm going to go and talk to the vendor on the phone and to the buyer on the phone. Guys, I promise won't keep you too long, so just hang in there.
Hi folks, thank you for your patience. Right now we're doing a little bit of just talking to the highest bidder to see where he's at, talking to the vendor. So do bear with us. Sometimes this happens, especially with virtual auctions, when people perhaps aren't as confident with using technology or however it is. So bear with us, we're with you very shortly, but we're still in negotiations. All right.
Folks, appreciate your patience. Big decisions, buying and selling real estate. We've been talking to a couple of buyers on the phone and of course taking instructions from our vendor, just bring you up to date with what's going on. So a bidder who hasn't bid before, Heng, is now given us a bid of $1,385,000. Grant's instructed us to reopen the auction at $1,385,000. I look for your $10,000 bid at 1.385, needs to be 395 at $1,385,000. First call in at $1,385,000. At $1,385,000, I need to see a bid. At $1,385,000, second call in at $1,385,000. Are you done? Last chance, folks, at $1,385,000. 121 Te 2 Road. It's not quite sold. Just coming back on the camera to bring you all up to date. We still have a very, very small gap to close. So I'm about to go and do that with some more phone calls right now. To the other buyers, before I go off screen, you just need to think about what this property offers opportunity-wise and value-wise in the location that it's in. Folks, won't keep you too long. Hey folks, sorry for the delay, appreciate your patience. We now have the news that we've all been waiting for. At $1,385,000, our vendors grant has instructed to sell the property. We are playing for keeps. There will be no more pauses. I will sell at $1,385,000. I give you one last chance. I reopen the auction. I need 1.39 at $1,385,000, but be the 5, make it $1,390,000. At $1,385,000 on the market. Be very clear. First call in at $1,385,000. Second call, folks. The property is on the market. I'm selling it at $1,385,000, $1,390,000. At $1,390,000, our starter's back. Still going in 5s, call it $395,000 or round us up to 1.4 if you like. At $1,390,000, needs to be a $5,000 or a $10,000 bid at $1,390,000 on the market. First call in at $1,390,000. Second call at $1,390,000. Good buying in Te Atatu. We all know it. It's a great property. At $1,390,000, called it twice. Third call at $1,390,000.
Can we do 2,000?
How many?
2,000.
$2,000 bid, $1,392,000. Still looking for the $1,395,000 at $1,392,000. Where's our starter? $1,392,000. Needs to be 95 at $1,392,000. First call in at $1,392,000. Second call, $1,392,000. Gujon, you do not have the bid. I'll be selling it to someone else at $1,392,000. Mark? $1,392,000, $394,000. Gee whiz, no one, it's just like being at home with my children. No one does what they're told, right? At $1,394,000. We're obviously going in $2,000 bids. That's fine. I haven't got any more auctions tonight. We can be here until dinner time, no problem. $1,394,000. Look for the 2 again, make it $396,000.
More from Hayne, please.
$395,000, 1,000 more. This is what happens when you cut the bids down, guys. There's no strength in them. The other buyer will just keep bidding at $1,395,000. We could have been there like 5 bids ago. At $1,395,000 on the market, take a 1 or a 2 or a 5 or a 10, don't mind which, at $1,395,000, first call. Second time. Warming the hammer up. At $1,395,000. Gujon, I need a bid. I'm going to sell it at $1,395,000. Third call, and that is the absolute last call at $1,395,000. What's the bid?
1.4.
1.4. That's great. And that is the way to bid, and that's a good lesson on what to do. $1,400,000 is a bid. Take a 1 or a 2 or a 5 again at $1,400,000. $1,400,000. First call at 1.4 even. Jason, this is against your buyer at $1,400,000. Second call. Is Jason no? At $1,400,000. Third time. Just being fair to our underbidder folks. I'm not going to delay too long though. At $1,400,000. Called it 3 times. At 1.4.
500 more.
A half. Just tell them I'm not taking it.
You're not going to take it any quicker.
Needs to be 1,000. Sorry guys. I know it's a little bit protracted and drawn out. We're dealing with buyers who English is not their first language, so we're just trying to be very, very fair to them and of course to everyone else as well. at $1,400,000. First, second, and third call done. 1,000, 1,401. 1,401. That may have been his last. Gujan, you need to give me a last bid, mate, at 1,405. At 1,401,000. First time then. Second call at 1,401. Look for your bid, Gujan. Third call at $1,401,000. You haven't got the bid. I'm going to sell it at 1,401. It's coming. They're telling me it's coming. Is that a bid? 402?
Yep.
1,402. Got it. Thank you. 1,402,000. First time then at 1,402. Jason, it's against your buyer at 1,402,000. Second call at 1,402. This time, last chance. No more pauses. Third call at $1,402,000. Ladies and gentlemen, at $1,402,000. 121 Te Road. It's going. In 3, in 2, in 1. It is sold at $1,402,000. Folks, we really appreciate your patience. Obviously, working really, really hard to do our best by our vendor. Great result. Thank you to everyone who's been involved. Thank you so, so much.
Well done. Yeah, you